The first light of dawn filters through the tall, arched windows of the old firehouse, casting a soft golden glow that dances across the exposed brick walls and polished wooden floors. It's early morning in Haven, and the city is just beginning to stir, the quiet hum of life gradually building as the day breaks. Outside, you can hear the distant calls of merchants preparing their stalls, and the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze. A peaceful start to what promises to be an eventful day. Inside the firehouse, the familiar creaks and groans of the old building accompany your morning routine. The smell of fresh bread and brewing coffee wafts from the kitchen, mingling with the scent of packed travel bags and well worn gear. The firehouse, with its open spaces and repurposed rooms, has become a home, a place of safety and comfort amidst the chaos of recent events. Today, however, the journey begins anew, and there's different energy in the air, a mix of anticipation and a touch of nostalgia. The plan is set. First, a visit to New Orleans, where Soren and Isadora's parents, Cal and Willa, await their arrival. The prospect of returning to the bayou stirs a mix of emotions in the twins, a blend of fond memories and the weight of responsibility. The bayou is their home, but it's also a place where the line between the natural and the supernatural blurs more than anywhere else. Alrighty, what are you doing this morning?
Izzy is pumped and ready to go. She is out of bed. Her bags are taken downstairs, and she is brewing a cup of coffee. She has eggs and sausage and toast ready for everybody coming down, and she is ready to go. Although she has an idea to stop before they leave.
Soren is going to come down to breakfast to see how he can help, if there's anything left to do. And then he's going to grab a cup of coffee because he is excited to go home and see his parents, but he's also a little apprehensive to see his dad, to see, everybody in the clan. Just a little nervous. So he's going to pour a little fire whiskey. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
And this
just
coffee.
some cinnamon whiskey.
Yes.
Okay.
Lux is a little groggy this morning because she's obviously was crying most of the day yesterday. So she's like that morning after tired crying. So she's still in her room at the moment, but she has her journal out and she's jotting something down in the journal, and she rips out the page and folds it up, and she said on the windowsill in her room, and it says for Uncle Elliot, and she just sets it there, and then she will come downstairs.
Okay.
Okay.
What about Sibby?
Sibby will stay up in her room for a while. She is
Alrighty, so everyone comes down and starts getting their breakfast. You guys talk to each other or anything, or you?
Yeah, Isadora looks behind her as she is flipping the rest of the eggs and sausage in the pan. She's like, "You ready to go back?"
Yeah.
Here, I'll put you by the stove.
I'm excited to see Mom.
Just Mom?
I mean, no, it'll be good to see Dad too, but I just don't know how excited he is to see me,
You're his son. Of course he's, like, excited to see you.
Ugh, yeah, maybe I'm overthinking it.
Gotta stop putting up that wall against Dad. I mean, just because you're not one of us doesn't mean that you're any much, like, less of his son.
You know, that is a very good thought, and maybe you should share those thoughts with him. You need any help here?
No, you can go ahead and sit down. I'll be like 2 seconds. I just gotta put these on the plates and I'll be out there.
He's gonna try and like snatch something out
And
of.
she slaps him with the spatula.
He's gonna take his coffee and go to the table.
Is Sybil at the table too?
Sybil's probably like, yeah, like leaning against the table or puttering around or whoops, like leaning. She's just hanging out.
She
Of course he
really
is.
She's growing to enormous size. She's just chilling. She might be
Okay.
like picking at her nails or something, leaned against the wall. She's kind of waiting. She just has a lot on her mind. I mean, she doesn't really know what to expect. She doesn't, I mean, it's a quiet morning with a lot to think about from yesterday and the future.
Okay. You all do learn that Draco has decided to stay behind. It's a quiet resolve in his eyes as he watches you guys prepare. His decision to remain at the firehouse and keep watch over the base is understandable, given everything that has happened recently. You exchange your farewells, and there's some sense of, unspoken understanding. He needs his time, a moment to process the whirlwind of events and to guard against any further disturbances while you guys are away. He grabs some food from breakfast, and then he just kind of goes upstairs to his room, and you hear the door shut.
Man, I really feel for him. I had no idea that him and his girl broke up.
It was awkward.
You were there?
I sure was.
Ooh,
Yep.
What
that part seemed not fun.
I don't know. I mean, I think she thought Draco and I were like talking, which is crazy and so gross. But I think she feels threatened by Lux, by you, as well. I don't know. She just
By
seemed
me?
pissed.
She's threatened by me?
No, by the girls. Not by, I mean, no, I don't know, maybe.
I mean,
Um,
I'm real threatening, but I don't think she'd be afraid of me.
I think that this is more of a her and Draco kind of problem.
Oh, sorry.
Like, she thought
Like,
we
I think
were
she
all.
thinks that, I don't know, he might be cheating on her, or I don't know. It's really not my business, but she came here like in the middle of the night, and Draco had asked to talk to me about, everything. And she walked in. I wasn't even near his bed. I was on the couch, but it upset her. And they broke up.
Well,
I feel
That-
bad for him. But we should tell Adeline that that's not what it was like. I mean, maybe I should write her a letter. And be
Their
like,
problems are like not my scab to pick. I don't know. That's between them.
yeah, unfortunately, Lux, I don't think your letter would really help much of anything.
I think Draco needs to man up and go talk to her, but that's just me.
yeah.
It does make me wonder what he's done to make her doubt him, but
I don't know. I mean, he let her walk out the door.
He did.
He didn't try to stop her, so. God, are you
Ooh,
Did you guys hear something?
The tea is hot. Yes, sorry.
He just let her walk right out the door.
Let her
so
fucking walk out the door. Jacob,
he
if you're
didn't
watching
even
this,
I thought he was gonna go after her, but he didn't. I don't know. It's something they need to figure out.
I mean,
But is
this
that
isn't our Draco technically, too. This is a Draco from a different timeline. What if they are different?
Oh,
Actually,
God.
guys, if we could keep this not, said in front of Draco, I think he did cheat on her.
what?
Obviously not with one of us, but
Well, it wasn't me.
yeah, Soren, we figured.
Wait, are you assuming?
No, I'm not assuming. He's really not a very good liar.
Like, you don't.
Oh.
So you think he cheated on her?
I'm certain he did.
Well, that
He told
changes
you?
things.
Oh.
Right. Which
He
might
told
explain
you?
why he didn't chase her, but I don't know. He didn't tell me the details. I just can tell you that he pretty consistently gives away when he's lying, and when he said he didn't sleep with anybody, I didn't believe him for a second. I don't think Adeline did either.
Well,
Hmm.
aside from that, maybe he is upstairs. We shouldn't be talking too loudly. But hey, let's.
Yeah, good idea, but
I mean,
Yeah.
it's this time travel and stuff is real confusing, and since there's nothing we can do, I agree we should go.
Yeah. He needs
I'm
time.
excited to see you guys as parents. They used to be keepers.
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
They sure did.
I'm gonna get their autograph. I can't wait.
We're all packed up.
You said what? I'm sorry.
Our mom was Willa.
Right. I'm gonna get her autograph.
Her autograph?
Yeah, she's a keeper. Like, I know we kind of are too, but like, the stories. I'm ready. Plus, I'm
Are
ready
you,
for a vacation.
But I'm thinking that we best stop into town real quick and grab some last minute supplies before we head out. We don't know.
Oh, no. You cut out.
I hate when that happens.
It's the worst.
She'll be back. She'll be back.
What episode number is this while we're
This
waiting?
is 23.
Thank you. I'm gonna start keeping my notes on my character sheet.
23 is
That's
my
nice.
favorite number.
Wow.
Now you
Well,
know.
It's your lucky episode.
oh. Oh.
There she
Hello?
is.
Okay.
Hi,
hello.
sister. Oh,
Oh.
no.
No!
Bye, sister. She looks so surprised.
Hello?
Oh, we
hello.
heard a hello.
Nope.
Hi.
You look like a turtle.
Turtle.
I can
She's
see
got
it.
turtle face, little turtle mouth.
It's so adorable, though.
You are cute. She's lucky she's cute.
Cool.
Hello. Okay, say something.
I
Say
think she's
something.
back. Hi, Lauren.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Awesome! All we want to
Great.
do is we gotta stop into town and find supplies. We don't know what we're gonna run into.
Okay.
Took you long enough. Izzy.
Listen, she's always had a little bit of a stutter. Let's not pick on people who have a little bit of a stutter.
Oh, I thought she had her mouth full. Supplies wouldn't be the worst idea.
Yeah, some health potions.
Oh my god, yes. I would kill for a health potion.
Really? You would kill for one? I mean, we can.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not I mean, not if I no. Not no. Not in most situations.
That's called
not today.
adventuring.
Not probably. I don't know. Maybe. Now that you mention it.
Okay, let's go find some health potions.
Alrighty. So, with your pack slung over your shoulders and the first rays of sunlight warming your faces, you set off from the firehouse, leaving Draco to hold down the fort. The road to New Orleans beckons, where the wild beauty of the bayou and the mysteries of Thunder Mesa await. As the city is already buzzing with the early morning hustle, the cobblestone streets are bathed in the warm light of the rising sun, casting long shadows from the tall, wrought iron street lamps that line the roads. The air is filled with the sounds of daily life, merchants calling out their wares, the clip-clop of horse-drawn carriages, and the distant toll of a clock tower marking the hour. As you make your way through the winding streets, the first sights of Haven pass by. A bustling market square where vendors are setting up their colorful stalls, the inviting aromas of freshly baked bread and sizzling meats wafting from nearby cafes, and the vibrant flower boxes that adorn the windowsills of quaint townhouses. The city is alive with the energy, yet there's a calmness in the morning air, a sense of routine and order that contrasts sharply with the chaotic adventures you face. Children dart between the crowds, their laughter echoing through the narrow alleyways as they play games and chase one another. While shopkeepers sweep the front steps of their stores, preparing for another day of business, you exchange nods and smiles with a few familiar faces, residents who've become to recognize that you've made since you've made Haven your home. The city has a charm that's almost impossible to resist. It's a blend of old world elegance and the bustling modernity, providing a comforting backdrop to your journey. Where do you go?
Um,
Or the potion stores that have the health ones. We're gonna buy some real fast.
You guys want to go grab health potions? I am actually going to take a look at the blacksmith that's down the street just to see if I can spy any weapons or anything. Okay, if we split up?
Yeah, we'll meet you there.
It's
This
fine with me.
won't take too long.
Soren's gonna go with them to find health potions, but he's definitely keeping his eyes open for any jerky he might come across.
Okay. Um, so, let's see here. You enter the Emporium, um, which is got tons and tons of things for sale. But we'll put Zippy. And we got. Oh.
Oh, brace you.
Izzy, did you go in the Emporium or you're going to the blacksmith?
I'm going to the blacksmith.
I don't know how to get rid of it.
There you go. The shop owner looks over and he says, "Ah, yes, welcome in. What can I do for you?"
Do you have any health potions for purchase?
I have a few. I've got a potion of greater healing, uh, two potions of healing, actually. But I will say it is. Never mind.
What, what do you mean, never mind? What's wrong with them?
I lost my train of thought.
Oh, okay. That means they're free?
No, no, my
Oh.
dear, they're not free.
Okay.
How much do they run?
Well, due to the fact supply and demand right now, as pretty much all of the city's economy is staying here with the passing of our dear princess. I only have a few left in stock, so with supply and demand, I'm gonna have to put those at 150 each.
You have. Has anyone ever told you you have the most beautiful eyes?
Oh, that's so very kind of you, young sir. Um, my three wives and I would agree.
Yes, I thought so. I'm gonna go look at this fine rope you have over here.
Oh yes, very important. 50 feet of hempen rope. That will also probably be 200.
What about these lovely little berries you have in this bowl over here?
I'm so sorry. Everything is on extreme markup at this shop.
All right, well, we we're picking up what you're putting down. We appreciate your time. We won't be bothering you anymore.
Thank you for understanding. I'm sure there's a city just down the river bend that would be happy to supply you with anything.
All
Yeah,
right, you have yourself a
sounds
fine
great.
day.
Ta-ta. We go down to the blacksmith shop, where you see it's kind of open air, and You see chainmails, gammail, breastplates, splints, shields, maces, javelins, flails, mauls, lamps, monocles, locks, you name it. This shopkeeper has the blacksmith shop down.
Izzy walks up to him and she's just like, "Got anything special?"
Not since yesterday.
What'd you
Why?
get yesterday?
A couple of always find your target arrows. Magical little beings.
Looking for a sword that'll kind of give me an extra edge in battle.
I'd be happy to take your commission down.
Ugh, I wish, but I'm about to head out.
Sorry, everything here in my shop is pretty rudimentary.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your time. Yeah, all good. I might pop by when we get back, see if you have anything new then.
Of course, I'll be on the lookout.
Thanks. And she turns back and heads towards the Emporium.
Yeah, the four of you have just exited the Emporium as soon as Izzy had come back from the blacksmith's.
You guys all ready to go? Health potions
That
in
was a
tow?
that was a bust.
Yeah, he was
Really?
charging like 150 golds for one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no way. I think we'll try the New Orleans.
All right. Let's just cross our fingers we make it. But we should be able to book the ferry.
All right. So, let's see here. Yeah, you're heading towards the docks.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you approach the docks, the sound of water lapping against the wooden piers grows louder, mixing with the calls of seagulls and the moored along the Sasagula. The scent of brine and water fills your nostrils, and the cool breeze off the water offers a refreshing respite from the warmth of the sun. The docks are in a hive of activity, with sailors preparing their vessels, traders haggling over cargo, and passengers milling about, ready to board the various riverboats that line the piers. In the distance, the Liberty Bell comes into view, a grand, stately riverboat with gleaming white wood and polished brass railings. The paddle wheel at the stern is still, but the boat's pristine ambience is the way it gently rocks in the water suggests it's ready to embark on another journey down the Sasagula. The side of the Liberty Bell, with its elegant lines and iconic smokestacks, is both reassuring and exciting, promising a smooth passage through the bayou's winding waterways. As you draw closer to the ticket booth, the noise of the docks fades slightly, replaced by the sound of soft music drifting from the Liberty Bell and the low murmur of passengers in line. The ticket booth itself is a small, charming structure, painted the same crisp white as the riverboat. A brass sign overhead reads, Liberty Bell River Excursions, and the windows of the booth reflect the bustling activity around you. The ticketmaster, an older gentleman, with a neatly trimmed mustache and a kind smile, stands ready to assist. His uniform is crisp and clean. He tips his hat as you approach, the morning sun glinting off his polished surface of the booth's brass features. Oh, hello there, travelers. Here to get your tickets.
Yes, we are.
All right, the Liberty Bell will be stopping in New Orleans and then make a return trip here back to Haven this evening. It's a one-way or round trip.
One way for now.
Yeah, just the way there.
All right, that is 25 gold each.
All right. That's reasonable, you guys. And she hands over her 25 gold.
As does Sybil.
At a Soren.
All righty. Have a safe trip down the Sasagula, and have a beignet for me.
Mm.
And he slips over your tickets through the window, and you kind of see like a nice shiny golden of the Liberty Bell symbol and admit one way to New Orleans. With tickets in hand, you make your way down the bustling dock toward the Liberty Bell, the grand riverboat gleaming in the morning light. The soft strains of music and a distant piano mix with the gentle lapping of the Sasagula River against the pier, creating an atmosphere of anticipation and excitement. As you approach the gangplank, a uniformed deckhand greets you with a welcoming smile and a polite nod. Welcome aboard the Liberty Bell, she says, gesturing for you to step onto the wide, polished wooden deck. The riverboat is every bit as elegant up close as appeared from afar, its white paint gleaming and brass fittings shining like gold. The air smells of fresh wood and river water, and a faint hint of engine oil from the paddle wheel that promises a steady, reliable journey. Stepping aboard, you feel the gentle sway of the boat beneath your feet, a reminder of the mighty river that will carry you to the heart of the Magnolia Bayou. The deck is spacious, with neatly arranged tables and chairs offering a perfect view of the riverbanks. Potted ferns and vibrant flowers are hanging in baskets, add a touch of color and life to the scene, while the ornate railings provide a secure vantage point to watch the world drift by. Let me. This is the first floor.
How cool.
This is so. Passengers are beginning to settle in, some choosing to find a comfortable seat on the deck, while others lean against the railings, watching as the last boarding is completed. There's a palpable sense of relaxation and the ease amongst the travelers, as if everyone's ready to leave the worries of the world behind, and let the river guide them to a new adventure. A staircase leads up to the upper decks, where more seating and viewing areas wait, and a small lounge where soft music plays, inviting those who seek a quieter moment. The paddle wheel is at the stern of the boats for now, its great wooden blades gleaming in the sunlight, but you can feel the latent power that it holds, ready to push the Liberty Bell forward on its journey. As you find a spot to settle in, whether it be at a table or a perfect view of the river, or near the railing where you can feel the breeze in your hair, the final boarding calls echo across the deck. All aboard! Eventually, the engine the engine confirms its presence as the boat gently pulls away from the dock. The river stretches out before you, a winding path that disappears into the distance, flanked by towering trees and lush green banks. The sun casts a golden shimmer across the water's surface, and the boat begins its journey. The sound of the bustling docks fade, replaced by the rhythmic churning of the paddle wheel and the tranquil murmur of the Sassagoula River. All right, what are we all doing?
Soren would like to go to the top of the boat to see as far out as he can.
Okay.
So he's gonna come up here. You want me to come to that purple spot that you highlighted?
Oh, that was no.
Okay. Is this the captain's quarters?
Yeah, so yeah.
Are they open?
Peeking in there.
They do they are saying this one right here says lounge, the one that you're in front of, and the other
Okay.
one is the captain.
Oh my god, the hat and the maps. I love it. Soren's going to see if he can get himself a drink in the lounge. Is there a bar in there? It kind of looks like. Oh wait, no, that's the seating spot.
So there is a lounge.
Mm-hmm.
Floor below. This one specifically says VIP. Do you go in?
I'm sorry, you cut out. I heard this lounge we're in front of is VIP. The one below is
Yes.
everybody.
Yeah, the public. Yes. Do you go into the VIP lounge?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so when you enter in, a stewardess, she goes, "Oh, hello there, sir. How are you today?"
I'm doing mighty fine. How are you, ma'am?
"Oh, quite practically perfect, if I do say so myself."
Excellent, excellent. Listen, I came in here because I was looking to get something to drink. I am just parched, and I know you fine people of this ship wouldn't let that happen to your happy customers.
"Oh, my dear, you think I work here? I may look like a stewardess. This is just kind of the garb I wear. But not all have an umbrella like me. Now, Spitspot, what do you want to drink? I'm sure I can whip something up for you."
Uh, I'd like some cinnamon whiskey, please.
"Cinnamon
Neat.
whiskey. How about a spoonful of sugar to add to that?"
No, thank you.
"Oh dear. That usually helps the medicine go down." and she sets her bag on her lap, and then digs around in it, kind of pulling like random things out of it, things that don't make sense to have in the luggage case. But then she eventually pours a glass of whiskey and a shot and hands it over, and then she puts the whiskey bottle back in her bag, and then she pulls out a tea kettle, pours a cup of tea, puts it back in her purse, sets it down, and crosses her legs. She says, "Well, cheers."
Cheers. And I'm sorry, did I miss your name?
Oh, no, you didn't. I never said it.
I'm Soren. And you are?
Mary Poppins. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Very nice to meet your acquaintance, Mary Poppins. Where are you headed?
I'm
Besides,
headed down the river to New Orleans. Apparently, there's some children there that needs a little bit of nannying.
so in the nannying business, huh? Sounds like a tough time.
Practically perfect, I'd say.
No, I'd rather wrestle pigs in mud.
Now, tell me more about your jolly holiday. What are you doing?
Well, my friend wants to go back home, and on the way to her home, we're going to my home, and that's about the story.
Quite entertaining, I'd say. You know, my
Yeah.
friend Bert, you should listen to him talk. He is an excellent storyteller. If you're ever in Loxton, I'm sure if you find Cherry Tree Lane, you'll find him.
Bert of Cherry Tree Lane. We'll have to keep that in mind for our next adventure.
Of course.
So, how do you come across a bag like that you got in there?
Uh, um, let's just
Magic
say that.
technique that, or?
Oh no, I've had this longer than that company's even thought they were alive. No, just a little bit of ancient, um, passed down. There's lots of room, you know.
It
You know, a good nanny
seems
never
like
gives all of her secrets away.
that's fair. That is fair. I would never ask a lady to do that. Well, I better be getting back to my friends, but I've enjoyed this conversation, Mary Poppins. It was very nice to meet you.
Now, of course, it is quite, uh, how you'd say, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious to meet you.
And Soren's going to grab her hand, if she lets him, and kiss it, and then leave.
First of all, I would like to make one thing clear. I never explain anything. And you, my friend, I don't think you explained yourself. But it was very nice to meet you.
Uh, yes, very nice to meet you, and if we meet again, I'll explain anything you want to hear.
Of course. Ta-ta. Enjoy your jolly holiday.
You as well. Enjoy those kids. And Soren's going to make his way back to. Wait, I went the wrong way. Dang it.
You don't. It's fine.
Then down this way, and now this way.
There we go. All right. What is everyone else up to? What's the meanwhile? Sorry, you're gone. You're talking to Mary Poppins right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is Alexa's first time ever on a ship. And she doesn't know she is sailing blood, but she is ecstatic to be on the water. Like she feels almost alive just seeing a lot like the water, like just staring down at the water, like, oh my god, this is amazing, like feeling the breeze. So she's like as close to the railing as she can, like dipped over, this like watching like the sparkling off the water, just like enamored by it. So she's not saying too much, but just letting the breeze like and just enjoying the entire moment, like so giddy she's almost has tears in her eyes.
That's very sweet. What about everyone else? Sibby?
Sybil is towards the front of the boat, and she's just gazing out at the waves and taking in the water and the sounds. There isn't really much for her to do on the way there except just enjoying it, probably standing close to Izzy.
Okay. What's Isadora up to?
Isadora is on the railing on the very, very front, and she's looking out. She is so excited to get home. She is ready to meet up with everyone, see how the pack's doing, see how her dad and mom are doing. She's actually pretty excited to go home. And she keeps thinking about back up to her conversation she had with Soren earlier, and she looks over at Sybil. And she's like, "Have you noticed?" Or yeah, she looks over at Sybil. She's like, "Have you noticed Soren a little down in the dumps today?"
Um, not more than usual. I mean, he's pretty quiet. Why?
Yeah, no, he just made a comment earlier,
What
and
comment?
that I should tell my dad that there is nothing different, that still his son. I guess he just has some feelings about that, but he put liquor in his coffee this morning. So I didn't realize how hard it was for him to go back.
Ew. Yeah. He doesn't normally drink like that, does he?
No, it's usually only when we go into the taverns.
Well, does your dad need to hear that?
I thought, he always thought, I guess I was blind to it.
What do you mean? Like, thought Soren was, like, less than you guys because he
Oh my
isn't.
god, no! I thought everything was hunky dory. I mean, yeah, my mom didn't, I'm not her daughter that she's always wanted, but it's okay. That's just our relationship. She kind of, fawned over Soren, her little magic user. And I guess I was blind to how my father treated him. I guess Father Soren a lot more than I thought.
That that doesn't really sound okay. I mean, my mom loves me so much. That's crazy, actually. Maybe you should
Plex,
talk to your dad.
Plex, it's pack life. It's different. It's different. And she looks out and gazes on the light reflecting off the water.
Well, I mean, we've all got our stuff, but maybe you should talk to him if Soren asked you to. I mean,
If I get a moment, I will. But
it's not like Soren asks things like that very often.
doesn't. And, he's my brother. He's my twin. He's my second half.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he felt like that. I mean, I knew he was, felt the same way that I felt about mom treating me the way that she does. I never thought that he was, I don't know, just so upset that he would, I don't know. If I get a moment alone with my father, I will.
You
At
know,
this time, Soren has arrived.
He is going to take a big gulp of his whiskey before walking over to everybody. Hey y'all, there's a bar upstairs and some fabulous woman named Mary Poppins gave me a drink.
oh,
I I don't remember that this place had a bar.
Well, I guess I should say it was a lounge. It wasn't a bar, but I think I saw a bar somewhere around here. What are y'all talking about?
Oh, just how excited we
oh,
are.
ocean.
Ocean. This is a river, Sybil.
Um, so where's the bar?
Up those stairs and to the right. Can't miss it.
Oh, I don't drink. I was just wondering. Um, anyway,
It's a shame Draco stayed behind, don't you think? I
Yeah,
understand
yeah,
what he's going to. I understand what he's going through, but
it may be for the best, at least just for a day. He needs to come back to himself, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, and everything I read about broken hearts, it hurts really bad. So he must be in like a lot of pain. So maybe it's better if he's hurt, he's home.
You're probably right, Lux.
But this water might heal him. It's so pretty.
It is beautiful.
I think we just gotta respect it. But when we get to New Orleans, maybe we could pop in, those shops. We go right into the city.
Maybe
Stop for
they'll have
some,
some health potions that the shopkeepers want to sell us.
or beignets. We get some beignets and then make our way to the bayou.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think that sounds good.
Does your mama and pa know that we're coming? Or is it like, surprise, we're there?
I think
Did
You have
Elliot?
you have a feeling that they know.
Yeah.
Like it's well, I mean, at least Cal would know, and then Willa might know, like just through the vibes of the world. Being a werewolf, like you always, as a werewolf, you always feel connected to your pack. You're constantly always pushing thoughts and feelings back and forth, but you always know when you're going home, home, home.
I have a feeling that Dad knows. He probably told my mom.
Oh, okay, good. Glad we're not just like, surprise, hi, we're here. Do you have places for us to sleep for the night?
We have a full
Man.
house.
Well, yeah, I know that, but like,
Well,
I
and
don't know werewolf customs.
we let our guests stay in the hut, There's a nice straw bed for you, and it's
It's
got
better
a
than the
nice
ground, though.
window.
And we have the campground.
Do we have to sleep naked?
Yes.
I wouldn't mind sleeping naked. Really?
No.
Soren,
Oh,
I'm
and
sorry.
she slaps him on the shoulder.
I thought you were being serious. I mean, it must be really fuzzy sleeping next to a puppy dog.
It's not like that.
Oh, okay.
I hope Mom's making baka rolls. That's all I've been thinking about this whole way already.
I bet you she is. Just for her sweet little Soren, and she grabs him by the cheek and does a little pinch.
Soren's gonna yank his cheek away and rub it.
All right, do you guys want to do anything on the riverboat before you get to New Orleans?
Soren's curious about why Mary Poppins wanted to know more about him, so he might meander through the boat and see if he can spot her again, but he's not gonna hunt her down or anything.
Okay. I would say that, yeah, probably excuse me, at least some point. Maybe walking around, you do see sitting at a table by herself. Um but she seems very preoccupied in the things in her bag.
Hmm. Soren won't approach her then.
Okay. Alrighty. Anybody else want to do anything?
No.
I think I'm good.
Okie dokie. Alrighty. So, as the sun begins to set over the sprawling swamps of the Magnolia Bayou, casting long shadows over the murky waters, a sense of quiet anticipation fills the air. The world seems to hold its breath, the usual chorus of croaking frogs and chirping insects subdued under the weight of recent events. You all find yourselves on the creaking wooden ferry boat, gently bobbing along the meandering waterways that lead to the city of New Orleans. For Soren and Isadora, this journey is a homecoming of sorts. Raised on the fringes of these waters, the twins know the bayou's secrets, as well as the stories whispered in the winds of their childhood haunts. They promise their companions a brief respite from the chaos of the recent adventures, a chance to breathe and perhaps find solace in the eerie beauty of the bayou. Lux, her bright eyes reflecting the twilight hues, watches the water's surface, her thoughts as turbulent as the river beneath. Sybil, wrestling with the shadows of her own nature, finds an odd comfort in the enclosing darkness of the bayou. As the boat draws near to New Orleans, the city begins to reveal itself like a vision from a dream. Um, Lanterns hanging from the docks flicker like fireflies, casting a warm glow that cuts through the twilight. The air is thick with the scent of blooming lotus and the distant sound of jazz, a medley that dances across the water and beckons the weary travelers to partake in its rhythm. But even in this moment of seeming peace, the whispers of the bayou speak of mysteries yet untold. The twins' family, who reside within the bayou, have spoken of changes, subtle yet unsettling. New faces, strange gatherings under the cloak of night, and tales of creeping fog that never seem to lift, all suggest that this visit might not just be as tranquil as you had hoped. As the boat docks and you all step onto the weathered planks of New Orleans, each of you feeling the weight of your past adventure shift, here in this city of spirits and secrets, you might find the keys to your next journey, or perhaps the doors to your past might swing open once more. Welcome to New Orleans, a place where every shadow tells a story, and the tune of the old world lingers long is over. What do you do?
You know Sybil's staying in the shadows.
You don't have a
And
daylight ring?
of course I do. It's just, you know, feels a little better.
Oh,
It's
okay.
still uncomfortable. It hurts my eyes more than anything, actually.
Oh, okay.
Do you want an umbrella? We get you, or a parasol. We get you a parasol.
No, it's okay. I'd rather not
Really
draw
pretty.
attention to it. I think this city's known for having a lot of different types. Some I'd rather not run into.
Oh,
Why not? Aren't they part of your people?
It's not pack mentality. Let's leave it at that.
All right, whatever you say.
All
But
right, so
we're
you're
here. Oh, sorry.
fine. Go ahead.
She like finally when she steps off the boat, she has her arms out. She is ready for New Orleans. She knows that it is a little bit of a party town, and she doesn't know if they're gonna make it to the bayou tonight or not. And she's like, "Where are we going first?"
I don't know. This is where you guys grew up. I'm so excited to be somewhere like not Haven for once. This place is so pretty.
You know, like the hit spot in town, kind of where like the heartbeat of the city is the Spirit Quarter.
So we can make our way down to the Spirit Quarter that has shops, that has cafes, that has restaurants, that has bars.
Okay, that sounds
Yeah,
fun.
I
Do they
could
have
use
spirits?
spirits
Oh,
of all kind, Lux. Especially
do
the
you
ones you
think?
can drink.
Oh, I did forgot. That's what that also means. Do you think we should bring a present for the spirits of Sybil's family?
Oh, uh,
Like, do
they're
they
not
want?
here. They
Well,
aren't.
no, not here, but like pick something up for your family that could be spirits.
I don't know. I don't really know exactly what we're going there to find because
That's
that
awesome.
really isn't where my mother grew up. My mother grew up here, actually, in the bayou. But
Should we find her?
um,
Is she still here? Wait, did you grow up here? No, you didn't.
no, no. My mom has her castle. Um, no, no, I did not
Okay.
grow up in the swamp.
It's not called the swamp, it's called the bayou.
Can you swim in the bayou?
Colloquial.
All right, so you head down towards the Spirit Quarter. Here we go. This. As you step into the Spirit Quarter, the heartbeat of New Orleans, you're immediately enveloped by its vibrant energy and rich history. The cobblestone streets are alive with activity, echoing with the lively sounds of jazz that seem to seep from every corner. The air is thick with the aromas of spices, fresh bread, and the sweet scent of beignets, mixing together to create a sensory feast unique to this part of the city. The Spirit Quarter is a maze of narrow alleyways and broad avenues where old world charm meets the touch of the supernatural. Wrought iron balconies draped in ivory, um, the streets below, where locals and visitors alike meander between shops, cafes, and open air markets. Lanterns hang from the eaves, casting a warm golden light that adds to the quarter's mystical allure. And at is the Velvet Leash. Among the many establishments, Tiana's Palace stands out as a beacon of hospitality. The grand restaurant is alive with the sounds of clinking glasses and the smooth melodies of live jazz, spilling out to the streets and drawing you closer with the promise of good food and even better company. The glowing lanterns that smell of rich gumbo and beignets invite you to stay a while, enjoying the comfort and culture of the city. Not far from Tiana's palace, the Gilded Lily Tavern beckons with a luxurious decor and lively atmosphere. It's a place where the city's elite mingle with the travelers and locals, sharing tales over fine wines and expertly mixed cocktails. Venturing deeper into the quarter, the Vales and Apothecary catches your eye with its dark, mysterious exterior. The shop is filled with shelves with strange herbs, potions, and alchemical ingredients. The quarter's spiritual heart is Saints Rest Cathedral, a grand and imposing structure that looms over the bustling streets. Its Gothic spires reach toward the sky, and inside, the flickering lights of candles illuminates the intricate stained glass windows and the rows of pews filled with the faithful. What do you do? Where do you go? What are we doing?
Soren wants to get beignets. So I am sorry, I forget what you said. Did you say the shop name?
There, yes, the shop's name is the Guild, or the End Apothecary.
I'm sorry, the Earth's End Apothecary?
Vales End
Vale's
Apothecary.
End. Okay. Soren, you guys want to go get some beignets?
Yeah, that sounds
Well,
delicious.
yeah, we can stop there first, and then I want to do some little shopping, see how blacksmith guy that I've known for a while is doing. We'll
Oh,
call him
okay.
Klaus.
So
I
we'll
like
get
it.
beignets and eat them as we go to Klaus. And after Klaus, we can get. Hey, that's okay. Never mind. I put that together. We go to the apothecary.
Okay. So, the only place to get a good beignet in New Orleans is Tiana's Palace. So you head down the streets following the beautiful light lined building of Tiana's Palace. Let's see here. As you approach the heart, let's see here, of Tiana's Palace, the building is a beautiful blend of classic and modern architecture with warm, inviting light spilling out to the cobblestone streets. The entrance is flanked by lush greenery, leading to a set of polished wooden doors that swing open to reveal the vibrant interior. Inside, the palace buzzes with energy, diners chatting happily over plates of steaming gumbo and buttery cornbread, where the smooth sounds of a live jazz band fill the air. The decor is a feast for the eyes, rich, deep colors, elegant chandeliers, and ornate wooden furnishings that speak the history and culture of New Orleans. In the corner of the room, you spot a tall, statuesque woman with a warm smile, directing her staff with effortless grace. This can only be Tiana, the renowned owner and chef of the palace. Her presence is calming yet commanding, a testament to the hard work and dedication that has made Tiana's Palace one of the most beloved establishments in the city. As you take in the scene, the mouth-watering scent of spices, fresh seafood, and sweet pastries fill your senses, making it impossible not to feel a sense of comfort and belonging. It's clear that Tiana's Palace is more than just a restaurant. It's a gathering place for the community, a symbol of what makes New Orleans so special, and perhaps the starting point of your next great adventure.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would we remember working with Tiana? Would Tiana remember that about us? Or is that part of the timey-wimey stuff?
So, yes, that still happened in your timeline.
Okay. Hopefully she remembers us, guys. Maybe she'll give us a discount on beignets.
Oh,
I mean, we
maybe.
can only hope.
Does that girl look familiar to you?
Who, me?
Is that Lux in a pink dress? That's not Lux, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do we know her?
Have you have you seen Princess and the Frog?
Yes.
Well, go introduce yourself.
Hmm. Soren's gonna walk over to the girl in the pink dress and bow and
No, are you a prince?
no, I'm not a prince per se,
He's
but
the Prince of the Bayou.
The prince of the bayou. Oh, I gotta tell Tia. Tia. A prince has bowed before me. Oh, Lottie, what are we gonna do with you? That's just our friend Soren. How's it doing, honey? And she goes over and she gives you a big hug.
Soren will give her a big hug back. It's so good to see you, my friend. How are you?
Well, as you can see, I'm a little busy with the restaurant. But you know, with a couple friends, it's a lot easier. Now, have you seen Naveen around here?
I'm not sure. We just walked in not too long ago. I'm sure you'll recognize these people over here. And he's gonna gesture to Izzy and
Ah,
Sybil and Lux.
Sybil, Isadora, Lux.
It's good to see you,
Okay.
Tiana.
Lux will curtsy. It's so good to see you again.
All right, now Lottie, this is some of my friends. They helped me out back in Haven for the wedding. Oh, that's right. I did hear about them. Terrible to hear what happened to the princess. And kind of Tiana and everyone kind of like, yeah, that is. This is sad about the assassination of Snow White. It's just terrible news. But you guys are more than welcome here at this palace anytime you need. Now listen, I'd love to stay and chat, but I do gotta run a couple things. If you find Naveen, tell him that I'm looking for him and that he needs to get his butt back into gear. I can't be working all night and pregnant at the same time.
What?
Oh, you don't remember?
No, I'm so sorry.
That's all right. Little Evangeline is due in a couple months now.
Well, congratulations!
Well, thank you, Soren. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll
Now,
hunt Naveen down for you.
I appreciate that. Now, did you guys want a couple of beignets for your trouble?
Of course we did. You know we had to stop and get some when we were in town.
All right, I'll whip up a fast bash for you. And don't forget, I do have some lavender lemonade if y'all want.
Oh,
Mm.
yes, please, Tiana. You are
Perfect.
too good to us.
Well, you know how I do. I gotta make sure my friends are taken care of. All right, now, Lottie, come on. We got some orders to fill. Well, it was very nice to meet you. What did you say your name was?
Soren.
Soren. I love it already. It has a nice ring to it. We're gonna have ourselves a party girl wedding. Oop, did I say that out loud?
You have a good night, Lottie, and it was nice to meet you.
Can I be the maid of honor?
She starts running back, embarrassed, fully flushed, whatever. You do see Naveen hanging out with some of the other tables trying to get their orders and things like that. But kind of leaves you the moment for the four of you in the restaurant.
I think she has a crush on you, Soren.
Yeah, I think so too, but didn't feel right, you know?
Didn't feel right. Prince
It
of the
was like 2
Bayou.
seconds.
Alright, Izzy. If you want to play it like that, we can
Yeah,
play it like that.
yeah, we can.
Let me find you a nice suitor around here to fix you up.
Well, at least I found you a pretty one.
Yeah, she was pretty alright.
Izzy sees Nadim, and she's like, should we go bug him or should we wait for him to come around?
Oh no, I think we should bug him. I mean, Tiana should be like working all that stuff on her own, pregnant like that. That's not good for the baby or her ankles.
That's true.
Get the cat out of here too. Lex will also go over to Naveen, but as she does, she's going to whisper the Soren, or yeah, the Soren. She's gonna be like, "Are you really a prince?"
Don't tell anyone. It's our little secret.
Okay, I won't tell anybody.
All right, so you guys head over to the Naveen, who is carefully opening up a bottle of wine and pouring it to a couple of the guests. And the finest from Maldonia. Enjoy, my friends. And he turns, he goes, "Oh, well, look who it is. My rescuers."
Hi. Um, we are also messengers this time.
"Oh,
Yeah, Tiana wants to, and she says she needs you. But we're kind of pronto.
right away. If you don't mind, can you deliver this for me at table 42?" And he
Okay.
hands over a little box that's like wrapped in like a red ribbon. And he kind of hands it over to you and scurries off towards the kitchen.
Oh no, I don't know what table 42 is.
Izzy starts counting tables.
Which
Can
one do you
I
count?
observe to see if I can just tell before she finishes counting?
Um,
Like, are
yeah,
there numbers on the table that we just haven't
um,
noticed or something?
there are no numbers on the table, but you do see a maitre d.
Oh,
Up at the front, um, as well as yeah, no, that's it. That would be like your biggest clue, the maitre d stand.
she's holding the present or the gift or whatever box. She's like, "What do we do? What do I do with it? What do I do? Where's 42?"
Sybil's just listening to Izzy count.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You
Why don't we
realize that
just, guys,
it
up
does
there?
it doesn't look like there's even 42 tables in this business.
What does that mean?
Guys, why don't we go ask?
Ask who?
She'll point to the Maker D.
Oh, okay. And she's Lex gonna be like, "Ah," and scurry over.
Welcome to Tiana's Palace. Do you have a reservation?
No, Princess Avine gave me this to give to table 42, and I don't know where table 42 is.
Oh, section 4. So that's going to be the upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Second table from the stairs.
Second table from the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to go where he pointed. Second table from the stairs.
You go over and see it is two women who are just having a little chit chat. One is kind of a tan skinned woman with kind of a shaved, kind of funky hair. The other one is a beautiful platinum blonde tiefling. They're having a drink. Looks like they had already cleared their um, uh, plates and everything.
Oh. And Lux is going to be like very awkwardly, just like sets the thing on the table. She's like, "This is from Naveen." And she
Oh,
backs away.
Lux. Well, thank you.
She doesn't. Wait, who is it? She's
This
going
is
to look.
Bailey.
Bailey, okay. Oh, hi. Hi. She loses all her words because it's another keeper.
Don't. This is my wife, Mia.
Well, hi, Mia. Hi. And she like kind of curtsy and bows at the same time, awkwardly. She's like, "Nice seeing you guys here."
Yeah, we thought we'd have just a little bit of an anniversary dinner.
Oh,
And this, and Bailey takes the package, unravels it, and on the inside you see these beautiful chocolate truffles. And they both exchange one, and there were four, and so Bailey says, "Well, I was going to save this one for later, but would you like one?"
me?
Yeah, they're really good.
Oh, sure. I love chocolate. And
You
she'll
take
take
it.
it.
Yeah, you take a bite into the chocolate truffle, and it's just so good. You know, Tiana made that from the absolute bottom of her sweetheart.
This is chocolate heaven. And she kind of like says,
Anything Tiana touches, honestly.
"That's very
Now,
true."
are you here investigating the shadows too?
No, what do you mean, shadows investigation? There's a mystery to be solved here. I haven't told the team yet. Tell me everything.
Oh dear. Well, I, nothing to be worried about. Just a couple reports of people going missing, shadows taking over things like poltergeists. It's strange. But nothing that you guys need to worry about. That's why we're here.
Oh, well, if you need help, I mean, I don't know how long we're in town for. We're kind of on our way out of town soonish, but I would love to help you with everything you want to do, Miss Bailey.
Well, we should be taking care of some things here soon. If we need help, where can we find you?
We're going to be at Willa and Cal's house, I think, in the bayou.
Okay. We're staying at our old friend's apartment. He's let us use it.
Oh, is that like near here if we need to find you?
Yep, just around the spirit quarter, second floor.
Second floor, spirit quarter. Is there like a number or a name on the door to look
It's a,
for?
it's a blue door.
Blue door.
And trust me, when I say blue door, you'll know.
Oh, okay. Blue door. Okay. Well, I hope to see you guys around, and good luck with the shadow business. It sounds pretty cool, actually. Actually, I have a question. From one
Yes.
adventure to another, and spirits and like all poltergeists related, do we need to bring presents to spirits, like to get them to like us, like an
Well,
offering?
well, the thing is if you, there's lots of different spirits and ghouls and ghosts and things like that. Some ghosts might take it as a nice gesture. Some might think that you are a lesser being and try to possess you. It's just be wary. I wouldn't do anything you weren't comfortable with.
Okay, I just want to be nice to the ghosts. I've never met one before, you know.
That's a good thing.
I mean, maybe I've met one. I just didn't know it because I couldn't see them. Anyhow, enjoy your anniversary.
Well, thanks, love. Laissez la bonne tombe, mon laurier.
She blah, 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 blah. And she like backs away.
Mia, Mia smiles and she goes, "Let the good times roll."
Oh, okay. Let them roll this way. Bye.
They go back to their desserts.
Lux comes back. Guys, there's mystery afoot. Shadows and poltergeists. Mysterious disappearances.
Doesn't that always happen around here?
I don't know. I'm not from here.
You're
Does it
muted.
happen?
I mean, it doesn't really happen here.
Oh, I mean, well, Bailey was up there with Mia, so I said, hello. And they are here investigating the shadows and disappearances and mystery things. And they said they're at some door with a blue door on the second floor here in the spirit corridor. But I told them to find us at your mom and dad's house if they needed help.
Okay.
But I don't know how long we're here for.
I don't know. Maybe we should look into this shadow business. We could ask around after we finish our beignets.
What's the most shadowy thing here? Can I go into the shadows and hide? And she goes underneath the table into the shadows.
Hey,
Nah! The shadows are underneath the table.
not like that. The only thing I could think about is Tiana's story.
At the mention of Tiana's story, she comes up and then she has like a couple doggy bags, paper bags for you all, and these beautiful little bottles of lemonade, lavender lemonade, and they have like a little sprig wrapped around the top of lavender. All right, here you go. These are your beignets and your drinks. It's on the house, darling.
Well, thank you.
Thank you,
It was so
Tiana.
sweet.
Thank you so very much.
Of course, it's my way of repaying you back for helping me out in a pinch back at the wedding.
No problem. And if you need help babysitting down the road, just let us know. I think we're good babysitters, or could be at least.
Oh, you'll have to fight her, my mom.
Okay, well, that's just understandable. Mamas always have first dibs.
But I'm sure Evangeline would like to meet all her new friends.
Yeah, be fun.
Alrighty now. I will see you all hopefully sometime soon.
Indeed.
Hopefully very soon. You take care of yourself now.
Enjoy the city.
We will.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay,
Oh, wait, I didn't mean to
now
do that.
or not?
Hold on.
Izzy has
Klaus?
a pep in her step.
Are we going to that Vale of shoot. Should
Veils
we go
and
to the Velvet Leash?
Apothecary? The
Yes.
Velvet
Vales
Leash.
and Apothecary. Or the Velvet Leash.
What's a Velvet Leash?
Uh
We could end our night there.
hmm.
Because we don't know that we went there before, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but you know who Lucifer is.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. She would know.
And did Sybil ever tell us that
Well,
we should
this
have been
Sybil
there?
doesn't
She did,
know.
didn't we? Oh wait.
We're different peoples.
Oh my god.
You
That's
know?
crazy.
She only
Okay.
knew he was lying from his pinky moving.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we could see Lucifer, like, not a magisterium setting. That'd be
Yeah,
crazy.
that could be good.
Okay,
I
You're
Let's
okay
go.
mean,
with meeting Lucifer?
so
um, in a in an environment like that, I mean, it is a public place. It's not like I have to be alone with him or anything. And I doubt we actually get to meet him, but I've heard it's cool. I'd kind of like to check it out.
All right. Well, you guys go down to the apothecary. I'm gonna go down to my good friend Klaus. If you guys want to meet up at the Velvet Leash, we can.
Maybe just
Sounds
don't
good to
go
me.
in till I'm with you.
Why?
Common
We know
sense.
we know what it's about. They won't touch me.
Ah, okay, if you're sure. Just be careful. Be smart.
I will.
Okay. All right, well, we'll see you in a bit.
Alrighty. So you will go ahead and head to the blacksmith, Klaus, first. You head down to his uh anvil and thing, and as you are approaching him, you see that he is like it's just approaching like 9 o'clock, like he's getting ready to shut his gate down.
Hey, Klaus.
Well, if it isn't Isadora, what do I owe this awful pleasure to?
Awful. Come on. You know you love me.
I guess. It's good to see you.
Nice to see you too. How's the shop going?
Well, not too bad. After my brother left town, just left me to take care of business, but it's not bad.
Yeah. Got time for one more customer?
For you, always.
Aw, you warm my heart.
So, what can I do for you?
Looking for something special. I need something to get an extra edge in battle. I have the sword, but I don't know. I just feel like I need something more out there.
Okay, tell me more.
Well, I'm sure you've heard what's happened.
Are you talking about the princess?
Yeah.
It's hard to hear. It was supposed to be a big old hope thing, but I mean, look at the evil queen. People don't like her around here.
No, they do not. Not good. And so I thought, you don't know what's going to be happening. I need to protect me and my brother. and I guess our friends.
All right. Well, I'll see what I can do, but you'll need to leave whatever weapon you want me to enhance, if you will, with me for one day.
Yeah, here. I got my short sword on me, so I'm not completely weaponless. But here is my longsword, and she hands it over.
Longsword. Ah, this one's quite pretty. I don't remember selling this one to you.
It's not. It's my dad's.
Ah, like father likes daughter.
What do you mean?
He always had a knack for getting into trouble,
Mhm.
but I haven't seen Cal around in a long time.
He hasn't been in town lately?
Nah, no, your mom. They've been kind of recluse. I'm sure with is kind of hard, but you know.
Weird. Well, we're gonna check in on them probably. I don't know if we'll make it out there tonight, but we'll definitely see them tomorrow. Uh, Also, we hear some weird whisperings about some shadows. Have you heard
Uh,
anything about that?
People been going missing at night. Shadows taking over, controlling things as if they were real. It's not good. You
Nothing.
started when they cleared that area over in the old quarter. It's where that one Darkville Emporium was.
Talking about the Tiana's like the Shadow Man.
That's the one.
They took it down,
Demolished it clean off. It's now some type of park.
and a lot of those people are probably going missing in that park.
I'd like to say that was the epicenter, but it's New Orleans.
It's true, but not a lot of people go missing. All right. Well, you know what? We might, if we're in town, might as well look into that.
All right. Sounds like a plan. All right. What I'm going to do is I'll take your longsword and I'll enchant it. Do a little this, do a little bit of that, but I'll make it worth your while. But I'm going to have to charge you this time.
I understand. You got to make a living.
All right. I know we're friends, so I can give you a little bit of a discount.
All right,
What would you
hit me.
prefer? Offense or defense?
Offense.
All right. Something like this then. He starts drawing out some schematics on some sketch with charcoal and things. Um, he's like, "How's this look?"
That was perfect.
All right. So this is what it's going to do for you. Um, and then he goes over and he looks at it and it says, "This is going to give you a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it. And while you hold the sword, um, you are immune to being charmed and have resistance to psychic damage." All right. This is going to be with the materials and time it costs 200.
200. All right.
If that's too much, I can cut it down to 150, but I can't give you that immunity to being charmed and resistance to psychic damage.
Well, all I got is 113 gold.
All right.
Why don't I? I'll give you what I
If
have now, and then I'll find the rest by the time you comes tomorrow.
your deposit's no good with me, I trust you. Besides, I would feel bad letting you go out without no money and can't even drink a hurricane.
What about this? And she takes a dagger out of her bag, and she's like, for some reason, You have more of a way with magical things. This I have had for a while. I found it, or I actually won it in a card game. Can't be removed from its sheath, and I don't know if you
Hmm.
would be interested in this as partial payment.
You said an un unsheathable dagger.
I know it sounds weird, but I know it has some witchy nonsense about it.
All right, deal. But I'm going to tell you what this dagger is.
What?
This dagger, supposedly, was owned by an old pirate, scavenged the seas, killing, plundering, all that type of thing. On the day of his death, he wasn't able to get his dagger out and kill his opponent. I believe this might be worth a pretty penny in the spirit quarters black market. If you're willing to give me this, I'll get you the sword.
Deal.
All right. And he goes and he shakes Isadora's hand.
She shakes it back.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow. I'd say 2 o'clock. Should
Deal.
have it done. All right. And then he goes, he takes the sword, and then he goes, he closes up shop, but he goes on the inside, and you can start hearing him clanking away on it.
She feels pretty good and makes her way to the Velvet Leash.
Where was everyone else going? I'm sorry.
We were just
The
going to the apothecary to get
apothecary?
the health potions, hopefully.
Okay. You went to the apothecary? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, nestled in the shadowy folds of the spirit quarter, where the veil between the worlds is said to be the thinnest, stand the Veil's End Apothecary. This quaint shop, with its sagging timber frame and windows clouded with the dust of ages, seems almost to shrink away from the more lively establishments of the bustling district. As you push open the creaky vine-entwined door, a bell tinkles softly, announcing your arrival and into the realm of mystic scents and secretive whispers. The air inside is a tapestry woven with the pungent aroma of dried herbs, an earthy scent of roots, and the piercing taint of potent elixirs. Flickering shadows cast by candles perched in twisted holders play along, lined with countless shelves. Each shelf groans under the weight of bottles and jars, some dark and unscrutable, others clear and filled with substances that glow with an inner light. Behind a counter cluttered with an organized chaos of mortars, pestles, and arcane tools, the apothecist herself, figured with a wild afro and gangling beads, peers out with keen eyes that miss nothing. Her hands are deft, soft, sort into mixed ingredients with an alchemist's precision. The walls behind her are draped with dried plants and strange charms, which seem to twitch ever so slightly as if reacting to the presence of newcomers. The shop is not large, yet it feels infinite. Hidden nooks filled with obscure texts and arcane artifacts, um, promising knowledge and danger in equal measure. A cat, as black as a moonless night, slinks amongst the visitors, its reflecting an eerie, unnatural light. Welcome in, the woman says. What can I get for you?
Hi. Do you have any health potions in there? Or anything that can heal you at all? It doesn't have to be potions.
Aye, that I do.
Oh, what do they go for?
All depends on what type of potion you want.
Oh, we get pretty hurt in battle, unfortunately to say, so probably the best.
True
Yeah.
that.
All
Yeah,
right,
the best ones you have, and a few of them.
all right. Let's see here.
At least 5.
She goes over to I'd say like kind of wall of potions and things. You see a potion of animal friendship, potion of clairvoyance, greater healing, potion of healing, hill giant strength, invulnerability, mind reading, stone giant strength, vitality, and water breathing potions. There's what I got.
Um, we'll take. How much are the greater, actually?
The graders,
Mm-hmm.
150.
In the normal? She looks at the others.
Um, and well, I'll buy 2 of the normal ones.
2 potions of healing. That's my stock for those.
I'll buy them. You said they were both 50.
I'll give you a discount for buying 2, 75.
That's perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So are you all just going to drift in my doorway and not speak?
Sybil will look at Lux. You,
Um,
Soren, you guys gonna get some or?
I. Mhm. I will have to pass, unfortunately.
How much is the potion of mind reading?
Potion of mind reading is 288.
Oh, I see. All right. What
I
about? Go ahead, Lux.
do you have any books that teach you how to make health potions or like any health things at all that maybe we could like study and learn?
Why would I want to create my own anti-business?
That's a fair point. I'll ask the guardian instead and see if he has any books. That probably would have been smarter. Did not think of that. Yeah.
Well, I think I've seen all I need to see here. Thank you for your time. Soren's gonna walk towards the exit.
Yeah, Lux will too, and she'll hang her head and walk out the door.
Alrighty. You head back out to the streets, and then you guys are. You said you're all meeting up at the Velvet Leash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. In the night scene, nestled amidst the shadowed alleys and the echoes of the nocturnal, lies the Velvet Leash, a vampire cabaret and burlesque club, promising an evening where the exotic and the supernatural blend in an intoxicating dance of the senses. From the outside, the Velvet Leash is deceptively understated. A facade of dark polished wood with a single elegant sign featuring a stylized vampire fang draped in a ribbon of velvet. The heavy red velvet curtains obscure the wonders within, beckoning the curious and the brave to step through its doors. Do you enter?
Yeah. Oh, this looks like very beautiful. Lucifer did very well for himself. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I've
Wow.
heard this is a nice place.
I don't know what's inside, but let's go.
Alrighty. As you enter, the atmosphere envelops you in a decadent embrace. Dim chandeliers cast a sultry glow over the opulent interior, with walls draped in deep burgundy velvet and vintage portraits of infamous vampires throughout history. The air is thick with the heady aroma of rare, imported incense and the underlying tantalizing scent of ancient blood. The main floor is a spectacle of sensuality and allure. A stage adorned with elaborate Gothic arches hosts the night's performances, where performers and their consorts dazzle the audience with a blend of burlesque, ballet, and aerial silk performances. Each act is a story of temptation, danger, and the eternal dance between predator and prey. Seating is arranged in intimate clusters around small candlelit tables, each covered in a black silk. scattered with rose petals. The patrons of the Velvet Leash are as much as allure as the performers, vampires in their finest, influential mortals seeking the thrill of the forbidden, and adventurers who may be in over their heads. Lucifer, the club's proprietor, presides over the night's revelries from a private balcony overlooking the stage. His presence is commanding, charismatic, and terrifying in equal measure. He is known to mingle with guests, his charm as intoxicating as the exotic beverages served at the bar. The drinks menu is a curious mix of vintage wines, blood infused cocktails, and rare spirits, each crafted to tantalize and ensnare your senses. For those seeking a more private experience, the Velvet Leash offers secluded back rooms where the elite conduct their business away from prying eyes. These rooms are lavishly furnished, yet each carries an undercurrent of danger, as dealings with vampires often do. The Velvet Leash is more than just a club. It's a focal point for the city's supernatural politics, a place where alliances are formed, secrets are traded, and the fates are sealed under the watchful eyes of Lucifer. As the night deepens, the club transforms, revealing nature, a haven for those who embrace the darkness, a cage for those who dare to challenge it, and a stage for all to witness the beauty of the brutal world of vampires.
Lux kind of squirms a little bit after she sees like the performances, and she's like, I feel very underdressed. I feel like I should be wearing a black silk dress, like a lot of these women in here, and have, makeup on or something.
Yeah, I feel a little underdressed for the type of people that are here. But it can't hurt to have a drink. I mean, I'm sure they see a little bit of everybody roll through here.
The smell in the room makes a sweat break out on the back of Sybil's neck. She's like, yeah, I feel something like that. Well, let's take a seat.
Should we get a private room?
No.
Why would we need a private one? We can't
Just to
see the
get the
show.
full experience.
I feel like the full experience would be right in the center.
I've
Oh,
spent enough money today.
well, that's
Yeah, what'd you buy?
true.
Just potions, just stuff for the group.
You actually found some?
Supplies. Yes, not at a cheap price either, but it's better safe than sorry.
Better alive than dead. She giggles nervously. Okay, well, let's go ask for a table then. And she'll walk up probably to the front desk and nervously look at everything.
Head over to the front desk. You see a very man tending the desk. Yes. What can I do for you?
She stares for a second, and then she's like, "Oh, we have a table for 5." Wait,
A
4?
table,
4.
a table for four. Do you want a booth or a table by the stage?
What do you guys think? Do you want it by the stage or the booth?
It doesn't
Table by
matter
the
to me.
stage?
Table by the stage.
Stage,
Sure.
so we can see all the bountiful assets.
That's a word for it.
Okay.
Follow me. Serenity of Club Penguin.
I
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Why is she so big?
it's the blood smell.
It's the one.
Ooh, is Sybil gonna bite somebody?
I hope not.
The man walks away
Does Sword say that? For real?
and
Oh.
says that your server will be with you shortly.
Lux will like hold her neck like this a little bit and like rub it and just be like, okay, wow.
Oh,
Everybody's
don't
so
draw
beautiful
attention
in
to
here.
yourself.
Oh, I didn't mean to. I was kidding about the naked sleeping earlier, but they are not kidding about being nearly naked.
What just happened? Oh.
So, yeah.
Don't be nervous.
It'll be all right.
Just enjoy the show.
Okay.
Alrighty, so a server approaches and she says, "Well, hello, dolls." And she looks around and she flashes eyes at Sybil in a recognition. Um, and then she kind of like eyeballs Isadora a little bit. Um, and then to Isadora or Soren and Lux, and she smiles. She says, "I do apologize for the smell of wet dog. I will have to get some potpourri for the table. Anyways, my name is Mina. What can I get for you?"
Bugs giggles a little bit. Hi. Um, do you have what kind of wine do you have?
We have a red, a white, sparkling, sweet, crimson.
Could I have a Moscato?
Sure can. Do you want a glass with a bottle?
That's a glass, please. I will be tripping balls just on one glass. So,
Understandable.
yeah,
Sometimes we all have to start somewhere. Our finances.
yeah.
And the rest of you?
Can
I
I?
always. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry about that. Can I get a double gentleman gems on ice?
I sure can.
Thank you very much.
Sister?
Damn, I always forget. What is the name of the fake blood?
Um, I don't know if I've ever really had a name, but we can just call it True Blood.
Okay, she'll. Okay, yep. Can I get a glass of True Blood?
Oh, I see. I can. I didn't peg you for a synthetic one.
It's a rare luxury.
And what about you? She's looking at Isadora, which I think Isadora might have disappeared.
Isadora?
Frozen.
Give her a second Rooney.
Man, this is making me want a cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me want a hot dog real bad. Bountiful, bountiful assets. So I'm just now catching up with the chat.
Yeah.
So I've been able to see it in a hot second. There she
Oh,
is.
there she is.
Drink?
And what can I get for you?
Well, the wet dog would like some honey mead.
Okay, and would you like me to put that in a doggy bag for you?
I would love that.
All right, be coming right up. And she walks away.
And like Isadora kind of like does not like really growl, but she's like
A grumble.
a little grumble.
Welcome. Sorry.
So did you have fun with your boyfriend earlier, Isadora?
He's not my boyfriend.
Well, I did promise I'd set you up with somebody, so.
You don't even know him.
But I could.
Yeah,
No, really.
you got me a good deal. I'll pick it up
Oh.
tomorrow.
Very nice.
Wait, is he really your boyfriend?
No, not
Do
my
you think he
type.
was? Oh, okay. You never know. And Lux will start like looking up and around everywhere, just like taking in all her surroundings, being like almost like her roguish shelf, just been like where the exits, where the shadows, seeing anything off at all. So,
Well, I did learn some things though.
hmm?
So, remember what I was saying about the shadows and Tiana's story?
Yeah,
Shadow Man. You know that story, right?
right.
They demolished it. His shop.
You think that shadows are angry they did that?
I have a feeling. I mean, they made a park over it, and he said it started when it got demolished.
Guess this, they'd be sad I don't have a home anymore, but a park's pretty fun. I mean, if I was a shadow, I'd be fun, having fun on the swings.
But it makes sense. I don't know. Clue. If we want to investigate these shadows, I mean, this is kind of our home, Soren. Their stomping ground.
Yeah, you got a point there. I know that Soren's gonna kind of get distracted by everything that's going
Dancing.
on. Yeah. Yeah, you got a good point there, sister.
Distracted by the assets.
Yeah, yeah.
We're all like, whoa. Lex keeps looking down at her own. Sometimes she's like, oh shit. Hasn't quite grown into hers. Well,
So by this time, Mina comes back with all of your drinks, and she sits it around the table, and she says, "It's a 2 drink minimum. I'll be back soon." And she walks back away.
A
there's
2 drink
girls here?
minimum?
Phew. Well, this is Lucifer's place.
I doubt she means per person. She probably means per table.
No, I think she meant per person.
I mean, why would
Damn,
she say that if we all got drinks then, you know?
I guess.
Anyways, cheers, y'all.
Yeah, cheers to
Cheers.
you guys being home.
And to Draco feeling better.
Just so, and to new adventures and not being where somebody was murdered on accident.
And to actually being able to enjoy something at the table with you guys.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
great. You're actually drinking something. That's awesome. I'm gonna put it in my diary tonight.
So as you're all like, "Ooh, celebrations!" Up from the balcony, you hear a little bit of a commotion, and then flying down to the ground right next to your table, a body flies from the balcony, dead, and blood starts seeping into the fabric. And that is where we'll end tonight's episode.
No, no,
No!
no.